Hello, this is Sally Andrews and welcome to Travel Daily's Travel Channel. The world's largest plane makers, Boeing and Airbus, have both released their demand forecast for the next 20 years, with Asia-Pacific heralded as the largest growing market for passenger aircraft in the world. The region's air traffic growth is expected to grow at an average annual rate of 6% over the next 20 years, compared to the world average of 5.3%. Asia-Pacific will account for one-third of new airplane deliveries worldwide over the period, with demand driven by the fact that Asia-Pacific will account for 44% of travel in 20 years' time, up from around 34% today. According to Boeing, China's air travel growth is even more dramatic, with an 8.6% increase over the next 2 decades. Airbus, meanwhile, predicted that the size of aircraft serving the Asia-Pacific region would grow larger in the coming decades, representing 40% of all such global deliveries. The Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China has announced completion of the preliminary design phase of its C919 commercial aircraft and is now entering into the final design phase. The COMAC C919 is the first single-aisle medium-range aircraft developed by the company and offers capacity of up to 150 seats. At the Zhuhai Air Show in November 2010, the company racked up 100 orders for the C919 from all 3 major carriers in China: Air China, China Eastern Airlines and China Southern Airlines. Starwood Hotels and Resorts has announced that it will open 50 new hotels in Europe, Africa and the Middle East in the next 4 years. 12 of the properties in the region will open this year, while 70 to 80 will open globally. The hotel giant is targeting new build and conversion projects across all 9 brands, with particular interest in fast-growing markets throughout East Central Europe. Russia and Turkey have been named as key markets for Starwood's growth strategy. Meanwhile, in Europe, the hotel chain will spend $100 million on renovations. A new Thailand-based luxury resort brand, Akira, has been launched at ITB. Set to open in Koh Samui's Cheweng Beach area in June 2011, the Akira Chura Samui will offer 62 rooms and suites, a spa, a beachfront Japanese restaurant, a library, boutique and free Wi-Fi throughout the resort. All Akira properties will be managed by Akira Hospitality Management Services. Finnair saw an 11 percentage point year-on-year decline in load factors on its Asian routes in February. The airline cited a knock-on effect from its December 2010 cabin crew strike, as well as the impact of Chinese New Year for the poor performance, which saw load factors drop from 85% in February 2010 to 74.4% last month. Demand on Finnair's Asian routes actually increased 5.4% in February 2011, but this failed to keep pace with a 21% increase in capacity. Overall, Finnair's global traffic increased 2.7% year-on-year, with load factors declining 4.9% to 61.3%. And finally, the Malaysian state of Sarawak has set a target of 4 million tourist arrivals for 2011, 25% more than it achieved in 2010. State officials expected that more low-cost air links would boost the number of visitors to the Borneo region, with Firefly and AirAsia providing regular connections to Sarawak. Although international visitor arrivals declined from 14% to 1.8 million last year, domestic arrivals have been positive, contributing to a year-on-year increase of 18% in tourist traffic. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.